We are learning more about mold found at a Hays CISD Elementary school earlier this month. The district initially thought it was in about a dozen classrooms, but it actually ended up affecting almost the entire school, which is nearly 40 classrooms.
Now, the mold is now cleared and class is back in session, according to the district. But as KXAN's Sarah Al-Sheikh explains, this whole ordeal is costing Hays CISD hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Fanning out the hallways, sealing off classrooms.
We're coming up on the classroom that had the concern.
Those were just a few measures taken by Hays CISD to get rid of mold found in Hemp Hill Elementary School. Hays CISD spokesperson Tim Savoy gave KXAN a walkthrough earlier this month.
They've been covering everything up in preparation, I think, to really go into those walls and get the mold out.
Initially, Hays CISD thought the mold was just in 13 classrooms, but that number quickly rose.
They discovered it throughout the building. I think it was something like 40 classrooms that eventually had some evidence of the mold. And it was all on the floor, going up about 3 to 4 feet.
After a week and a half of repairs, the district was left with a price tag of $858,000.
This one actually is not covered by insurance, so we're going to have to take it out of our fund balance, equivalent to a savings account, if you will, for the school district.
It covered things like mold removal, air quality testing, and construction materials. Savoy says the school was closed for 7 days. Teachers worked at other campuses, but other staff didn't have that option.
Our cafeteria, custodial, some of the bus drivers that drive those routes.
Still, Savoy says their paychecks didn't suffer. The superintendent allowed emergency payment so staff could get paid as normal, something Savoy says they do in these types of emergencies.
During snowpocalypse, for example, where the school was closed for 5 days, make sure that nobody is impacted personally because they weren't able to come to work.
Sarah Al-Sheikh, KXAN News.
Now, students missed 7 instructional days because of this closure. Savoy says students will make it up in different ways. They're going to come in for a few staff work days where they would have previously been off. The district is also going to add about 10 minutes to the school days for the entire spring semester.
Digging a little deeper into the causes of mold in schools, the Environmental Protection Agency found that mold is often most prevalent after summer break. That's because there is usually high humidity and many schools have no air conditioning on or reduced use when school is not in session.